Okay, let me get started. I'm going to embark on a journey. I'm going to need the help of my family, my friends, and my community. As a disabled veteran, I'm going to do this in support of those that are serving and those that don't serve no more, that are disabled. I see that on average, an illegal immigrant gets almost $4,000 a month to be an illegal. When a disabled veteran don't even get nearly that. And that's not right. That's pathetic. Our healthcare system is just, it's ridiculous. And I'm going to do something about it. I've prayed about it. I've prayed about it. I've talked to my son. I've talked to other friends that I'm very close with, that I went to high school with. And I've talked to them. They said, Rick, do it. This is something I think that you really need to do. If it's your conviction, then you do it. And it is. And I'm going to do it. And before I get into what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about some other stuff first. Let's get into this, this March for Lives, out of Parkland. I hate what happened to Parkland students. I really do. But you've got some kids down there that want to try to take away our right to, and it plainly states in the Constitution, it's our right to keep and bear arms, and it shall not be infringed upon. And it shall not be infringed upon, period. That's our rights. And you can't just come in and say, just because, get your education. And I'm talking to 3 individuals in particular. They know who they are. Once people help me get this out, they know who they are. Get your education. Then worry about your Constitution. And here, it's ridiculous. Let's just put it that way. It's stupid. The other one is this. I read an article today where California is going to try to take books out of certain books out of classrooms, out of the library, and do away with them. And one of them is the Bible. Our worst mistake, as if you have been a born-again Christian, our worst mistake is when we let Madeleine O'Hara walk into Congress as an atheist woman who does not believe in God. Period. Get prayer taken out of schools. That's another reason why I'm fixing to do what I'm going to do. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. And we now, as Christians, we need to make a stand. Because if we don't, we let somebody else get into office besides Trump, we've had it. Our rights are gone. Period. Ain't no telling what they'll do. It's time that we make a stand. Period. It's time we make a stand for our president, who has done more in 15 months than Obama did in 8 years. It's time now that the DOJ and the FBI step up and get off their butts and quit sitting on their thumbs and do nothing. You let Hillary Clinton come in with her email. You let them do the uranium deal. You let Obama side with terrorists. I mean, it's pathetic. And it really is. And it's time that we make a stand for what we believe in. And I think it's time that Sessions, which is the man that Trump put in as AG, do what he was entrusted to do. Do something about this. Because people are finding out now, they don't trust the justice system. And if you don't trust the justice system, you see what's going to happen. And if we don't make a stand now, then hey, something's wrong. It's like I'm sick and tired of watching people still want to sit and kneel for the national anthem. They just don't respect the flag. They don't respect the anthem. And that really gets to me. And I wrote a song called Why I Stand, and it's on my YouTube station. You can go in and look. I don't sing it that great because I've had several throat surgeries. Fixing to have another one on the 30th of this month. So hopefully that'll be the last one. But, we have got to make a stand, period. No matter what, we've got to stand. So I'm going to do this. I need 2 scooters that you can charge. I'm going to need either an RV or a bus that somebody can help drive, and I'm going to need some volunteers from, like I said, from my family, friends, community to help me with this journey. I'm going to drive that scooter from Knoxville, Tennessee to Washington, D.C. Hopefully this gets out. It goes completely viral. Everybody gets it. I've sent messages to Sean Hannity and other people, and I'm going to have a talk with somebody. I don't care if I have to stand out front of Washington and scream my lungs out. This is going to be done. Something's got to be done about our veterans. Something's got to be done about our prayers put back in schools, and quit letting people stomp all over us as Christians, because that's what we do anymore. We let them do it, and it's time we make discipline starts at home. I know as I was a kid, I could still, I'm 55 years old, I can still hear that belt coming through those belt loops when my dad take it off and bust our backsides. Hey, my mom and dad had 5 kids, and my dad didn't have no problem whipping each and every one of us. I can tell you that right now. And my dad, it's a funny story. My sisters laughed when we was telling my pastor the other day about when our dad was whipping us. You know, he would say, you know, the more you run, the more you're going to get. Well, the more I got, because I wasn't going to stand there. You know, I would just run around in circles. He's still swinging that belt. I've been whipped with a belt to switch just about anything. We're good people. We grew up just fine. Sure, are we perfect? No. Tell me what person on God's green earth is perfect. None of us are perfect. We've all had our shortcomings, and some of us are still do. Some of us are still going to have them. We're not perfect. We never will be. But that's where discipline starts. I'm tired of it. Seeing these kids get up thinking they should have everything handed to them on a silver platter. Well, I got news for you. Not. I can remember when I first started working. I worked for my uncle and aunt's grocery store. I'd do it before school. I'd do it after school. I got to where they'd say bale hay. You know, you help us bale some hay. Yeah. Help us cut tobacco. Yeah. That's hard work. Kids today don't know what hard work is. Because what? They want to sit at home and do nothing but sit there and go out and try to boycott anything and everything under the sun because, oh, they don't like it. Or, oh, that offends me. There's a lot of stuff that offends me, like Democrats. Y'all offend me. That's for dang sure. You offend me. I'm going to stand behind our president 100%. I'm standing behind what I say. I'm going to do this, so I need your help. I don't know when, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to get with some friends that I've already talking to about what dates that, you know, we can do this on, when I can get everything set up. You know, we're going to need donations. Somebody's asked me about a GoFundMe page to get this done. We'll do that. I'm going to need everybody's input about, you know, how to go about doing this. Set up different steps of donations that can be made toward our veterans. Not only that, but toward our homeless kids that's here in Knoxville, Tennessee, and everywhere else. Because you know why? Our kids are dreamers too. Not just these legal immigrants who think their kids are free and can get whatever they want for free. You know, here's how I believe that. You sit and you think about it. Illegal immigrants get free tuition. They get free everything. I mean, anything they get is free. Well, you know what? If they get free tuition, why can't our kids here that go to colleges get free tuition? Hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And if not, then make them pay for their own tuition. Why should we pay for it? We shouldn't. If you're going to go over here and being a U.S. citizen, then do it right. Do it legally. Let's build the wall. As far as I know, that's in progress. That's going to be done. And I heard a story that Mexico's going to pay for that wall. Because why? Because Donald Trump's putting his foot down on the back of their neck. And that's a good thing. He's putting his foot down on Syria. Put his foot down on Russia. Put his foot down on North Korea. He's doing it. He's putting his foot down on the back of their necks. And that's what we've needed for a long time. We have let corruption in Congress, Senate. I'm not saying all of them's corrupt, but the majority of them, I can name a few, like Pelosi and Schumer, and sometimes I think Rand Paul, and Lindsey Graham, and McConnell, Paul Ryan. Do they stand behind our president? No, they don't. They say they do, but they don't. We need people in there. So here's another thing. We need to get out in November, and we need to vote. you need, every state, you need to get out and vote Republican. We need to keep the House, we need to keep the Senate. Because if we don't, what they're going to do is they're going to come back in, they're going to repeal the tax reform that Donald Trump just made. They're going to undo everything that Donald Trump has done in a year and a half that Obama couldn't do in 8 years. It's finally time that I hear that, oh, they're going to go after Hillary, Lynch, 2 FBI agents, McCabe, Comey, Obama. They need to go after them all. Every one of them need to be in prison for what they've done to the United States. And colluding with Russia, they blame it on Trump. It wasn't Trump, it was Hillary and Obama, and more. So, you know, we need to get out and do this. So anyway, I'm going to ride that scooter from here to Washington, D.C. After that, I'm going to take it from there and go to New York. Because I want to sit down. Let's sit with Sean Hannity, anybody on Fox News or anything on Fox News Network. The Five, Sean Hannity, Greg Gutfeld, the early shows. I want to do that. Somebody needs to stand up. So if anybody wants to go along, hey, you're more than welcome. Like I said, volunteers, hey, the more we can get to go, the better. So let's have a march for us that stand for Donald Trump, that stand for our president, and let's start getting things done. This will be on my Facebook page, it's going to be on YouTube, and I'm going to put it on Twitter. So, you know, this is something I want to do. Help me make this go viral, please, because this is something I want to do. And like I said, any of my classmates that I went to high school with, or anybody that I don't know now, that want to go along, hey, you're more than welcome. Let's do this. And let's stand up for our kids. Let's stand up for our kids in school today so they can get an education instead of having them teach this doctrine that, you know, Muslims come first. All this bull crap. You know, it's ridiculous. No, Muslims don't come first. Their religion does not come first. Our Christianity here comes first, period. I'm Baptist. Some say, hey, my church is Pentecostal. Hey, I love it. I love my church. I love my pastor. I love playing music there. I haven't been able to go because of my mom. There's a long story behind that. But let's get together. Let's pull together and let's do this. Something I am going to do. I just got to get everything together. So I'm going to need everybody's input. And if you would like to go, message me on Facebook. Or if you don't, send me a private message. I'll give you my phone number. You can call me. I want to get all these details done. I'd like to get it done by the end of May, early June, and get this started, if not sooner, if I can get everything together. So that's what I want. So if you know anybody that y'all can get in touch with to help get this done, I really would appreciate it, because I think it's time that we go up and say, look, Madeleine O'Hara can go in as an atheist and get prayer taken out of schools. Surely to goodness, a bunch of us can get together and go into Congress and say, we want prayer put back in schools. We want our 10 Commandments put back up in court. There's what's wrong. We've let them take God out of schools, out of our homes, out of our government. We need them put back in. And that's where the problem lies. And this is where I think that Donald Trump is the man for the job. And I think he'll be the job for the next 6 years. So help me do this. Let's get this started. Like I said, I've prayed about it, and I've talked to several people about it, and this is something I want to do. So please, any input, like I said, PM me. I'm going to put this on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Please help me make this go viral, and help me get this done. Thank you.